Have you ever tried building a membership site or online course platform with WordPress and felt like you're fighting against your tools instead of working with them? Most membership plugins force you to use shortcodes, lock you into their templates, and are therefore not that customizable, at least not without adding quite a bit of bloat. And that's why I built BricksMembers, because I needed something better for my own projects, something that actually integrates with Bricks Builder and gives you full design control without any bloat. And while I was working on it, I thought if I create a solution for myself already, I can as well build it for everyone else. And here it is, BricksMembers, a membership and learning management plugin built exclusively for Bricks Builder. It's for course creators, membership site owners, bloggers, universities, agencies, and online communities who want full control over their member experience. Let's take a closer look at what makes BricksMembers different. Everything in BricksMembers is built on two simple foundations: user levels and content structures. User levels are like membership tiers or course access passes. You create levels like premium member or the name of your online course, and then assign them to users, posts, and event names. It's that simple. What makes BricksMembers pretty unique are content structures, because they let you organize your content hierarchically, but in exactly the way you want, up to 6 levels deep, and you can create as many content structures in parallel as you want. So BricksMembers adjusts to your content and not the other way around. And of course, what makes it super powerful is the native Bricks integration. You can use BricksMembers conditions to show or hide elements, query filters to build dynamic course or user lists, and over 100 dynamic tags to display membership data anywhere in your design. We also feature some advanced features such as progress tracking, drip content, and protected downloads. And because BricksMembers use a modular system for these and many other performance optimizations, it's incredibly lightweight and fast. So let me show you around, starting with the backend. In the backend, at first you want to create user levels. To do that, go to BricksMembers, user levels, add a new level, give it a name, plus some more information if you want to, and you're done. You can create unlimited levels for different membership tiers, courses, or access groups. Assigning levels is just as easy. For posts and categories, you can assign levels manually when editing, or you can automate it with automation rules. Bulk assign required levels to multiple posts at once with our bulk assign tools, or use the structure admin interface where you can inherit levels from parent posts automatically or apply them to all children of a parent with a single checkbox. For users, you can assign levels manually on the user edit pages, automatically via webhooks from payment providers like Gumroad or Stripe, or import hundreds of users with a CSV file at once. We also have an interface for content structures where you can easily build your course hierarchies. You need to create a structure first, then it will appear in the WordPress sidebar, and there you create post hierarchies with a drag and drop interface that lets you reorder items and also adds some quick edit functionalities to set your content up quickly. Now, these are the very basics, but on the settings page you will see optional additional modules, and this is what keeps BricksMembers powerful but also lean. There's the user level menu widget for showing different menu items to different members, the like button system for engagement, protected downloads so files can only be downloaded by logged in users with the set required level, progress tracking for course completion, and drip content for releasing content over time. And again, turn on only what you need, the rest stays completely disabled, no files loaded, no database tables created, nothing. But let's have a closer look at those modules. Protected downloads is super cool and easy to sell your digital products. You upload a file, set the required level, and only users with that level can download it. Direct file access is blocked. You have to use Bricks dynamic tags or the protected download element in Bricks Builder to give users access to these files. Progress tracking is also quite simple. You turn it on, make sure your tracking level is set in your content structures, and the rest happens automatically when users mark a lesson as completed. I will show you in a second how that works. What's also incredibly powerful is our drip content feature. You create drip rules that target a specific post type and user level. You can set an initial delay based on user registration or level assignment date, and then you can use timed auto drip to automatically space out content releases. We also have a cohort functionality that let everyone start on a certain date or prevent anyone from starting before a specific date. And there's a prerequisites feature that lets you require posts to be completed before unlocking the next one, which requires progress tracking to be enabled. You can literally create any drip logic you can imagine: weekly releases, self-paced with prerequisites, cohort-based programs, final exams that unlock after completing all lessons. It's all possible. There are also quick batch tools and migration utilities, but for those you find all the information in the documentation. Now here's the really unique part, the native Bricks integration. This is what BricksMembers was made for. In Bricks conditions, you can show or hide elements based on user level match, what looks if any of the user levels match any of the required levels of the posts. You can check for specific levels, progress completion, drip unlock status, whether a post is liked, and like counts. Query loop filters let you build scoped cores and user lists. You get the same filters as conditions, level match, progress drip, likes, plus structure boundaries. Structure boundaries mean you can show only lessons within the current course or module or whatever you set up in content structures. And if you don't use any of those filters, you can enable batch loading, what batch loads the data for all BricksMembers dynamic tags, conditions, and elements inside the query loop. That reduces the amount of database queries for the loop by up to 96%. It's also one reason why BricksMembers is so fast. And there are over 100 dynamic tags and variations for level names, progress percentages, structure parents, drip unlock dates, next and previous lesson titles, literally everything you need to build a complete memory experience. And of course, you can use these tags in conditions and query filters just like any other Bricks dynamic tag. For elements, you get the post navigation element for next and previous links within your structure, progress bars for visual progress indicators, the progress checkbox for marking lessons complete, protected download buttons, and like buttons for engagement. Let me show you how simple progress tracking is. Just add the progress checkbox element to your lesson template, style it however you want, and by the way, here is a nice bonus. It supports automatic CSS utility classes natively, so you can match them easily to your design. Just use the controls there and it all applies automatically. And when a user checks the box, the percentage is automatically calculated across the entire structure, and you can show the percentage, totals, completed count, or whether something is completed using dynamic tags, or you can use conditions and query loop filters to show different content based on completion state. Just as we've seen before, it all works together seamlessly. So with BricksMembers, you get a full LMS and membership system that lives entirely inside Bricks Builder, complete design control, exceptional performance that scales, optional modules so you only load what you need, and native integration that feels like it's part of Bricks itself. And this is just the beginning. BricksMembers is already powerful, but it's only going to get better from here. We're adding quizzes, enrollments, certificates, email notifications, and more in upcoming versions. Of course, all perfectly integrated with Bricks Builder. You can find the complete documentation and a full feature list on the website. So if you want to build any sort of membership site with Bricks, try BricksMembers in your next project. You will wonder how you ever build membership sites without it. No bloat, no limits, full control.